Okay, hello, welcome. So I actually stopped recording Rimworld, and then I was, had some dinner and stuff, did some stuff, and just couldn't resist this itch to get back and play Rimworld. So I did what I always do with Rimworld, and I started up and started playing again. So, what we're going to do here today is we're going to work on getting clothes, because we do need some clothes across the board. They've all got cowboy hats, which is good. What did I make the cowboy hats out of? Where did they get the hats from? Did I make them? Muffalo. Oh, yeah, we got wool, didn't we? I forgot about that. Yes, okay, so they get the hats. So what do they need now? I need one more t-shirt for Sacriel and 5 dusters. Because they really help. He's wearing pants, so at least he's not naked. Because they really help with temperature bearing. I don't know what you'd call it. Temperature resistance. Let's call it temperature resistance. 33 degrees C, they resist to at the moment. That's him. Let's see, Clarke, he's fully kitted out. 38 degrees C, and outside it's 28. It's not too hot. Indoors, I'm keeping it like 21. So, where do we go from here? So, we need more stuff for him to build. We're going to change this because I don't like how this works. It was hastily put together. And this is our second little thing. We're going to click refuse visitors until I have guest beds this time, because I am building guest beds. You heard me, people. Oh, we need another butcher spot so we can get lizard. Production. I always forget where shit is. If I go for a butcher's spot, yields only 7% of the meat and leather. So let's go for a butcher's table and get a full butcher's table. And we'll build that out of steel. What we got? 1 steel. No, we can't build that out of steel. Silver? No, we're not building it out of silver. And we can't build it out of stone. That's a shame. So this is going to go straight for a butcher's spot. It'll be what we do once we get some more resources. We've got this to mine. We've got other stuff to mine. It's not a major problem at the moment, though. 70% is still enough. And wildlife, no wildlife on the map. Cool. So what we're going to do, that's handling itself. So over time that'll happen. We'll leave this for a little bit. Now we need a guest area. So do we build them their own special guest room? Suppose we could. We don't actually have much space unless we start building into the mountain or build out below. Probably should expand this wall up a little bit. I mean, yeah, I can get more space here. So I'm going to build our guest area, like, out the walls here. It's not how I want it to look, but I think it'll be okay. It'll be okay. So let's build structure. Go with granite, nice and hardy. What do we call it? 7, 8. Let's give it nice. Go down to here, here and here. And then put in... Yeah, let's put in a granite door. They open really slowly, granite doors, but we can't waste the resources on them. And some furniture. So let's put in some nice granite beds. Let's put in some marble beds. How are we doing on marble? No, we've got loads of limestone, actually. Let's go limestone beds. Build a nice barrack sort of looking thing. And dig out the rest of the building. It's not going to be something pretty. It's just going to be something they can sleep. That's all that matters at the moment. I was going too fast to read that. Let's slow it down. What were they talking about? I like seeing this shit. Bobby shared beliefs on the connection between alien contact and childhood loves. Ooh. What an interesting conversation they were having. God bless them. So it's fall at the moment. So it is nice and cold outside. So we're doing okay. You can probably turn one of these off with him, though. We're not short on power. We don't have to. When we're doing okay for food. What I might do is make one of these hoppers meat only. So at least we're using the meat as we get it. It's going to rot, but as long as we're using it when we can, we're cutting down on rice just a little bit by doing that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this, cut out vegetarian, and now it's meat only. Clarke wasted. It's not a problem, Clarke. You're a best builder. You share my name. I can't knock you for that. It's actually complete coincidence that 2 people of our 5-people colony have my name. That is completely coincidence, I promise you. Like, well, I dislike this guy because everyone always says, when I say my name's Clarke, they go, oh, is that Clarke with an E? Yes, it's with an E. This guy's name is spelt wrong. It's with an E. It's always spelt with an E. But anyway, my insecurities about my name aside, I promise you, complete coincidence that these are named this way. And do we have granite? Oh shit, we ran out of granite. I thought we'd have enough granite, but we must have used enough on the... So there you go, let's haul some granite in there. We're actually in a pretty good space. I know people are... Oh, for fuck's sake. Just as well, like, getting good. Like, people aren't too happy. Like, I thought this is the mood bar on the right. I know the colour. Because this is a new mod, this bar here, and I thought this bar on the right was the mood bar. I mean, it's not great. But never mind. I'll have to figure out this mod up here. Whatever's doing this, I don't like it. I like the old system I had going on up here. But it's not a big deal. No big deal. Okay, so heat wave. So let's go on to this. This is all a nice temperature. 22 degrees C, 21, 22, 22, 23. So this is getting a little bit hot here. This is all way too hot. I'm going to have to sort this out. Heating, I'm not too worried about. The storage and the plants are going to be a problem. They won't grow in real heat. But I'm not too worried about that for now. This should be cool, really. But we just don't have the resources. So I'm hoping the 2 coolers here are enough to keep this nice and cool. Outdoors, it's getting to 29, 30. I think it's a heat wave in fall, so it's not going to get ridiculously hot. Because, you know, summer days we're getting to like 55 degrees or something in the summer. And now it's fall. I think we're okay. We've just came through the worst of the heat, I imagine. But I'm going to keep this nice colourful heat map on for now. This is a new mod that I'm not used to as well. But it's nice, I like it. 21.9 degrees, but he's comfortable to 38, so he should be okay. Transhuman is frustrated. I hate that one. Because, like, I love bionics and stuff. That's going to be a mid-game goal for me. Getting him, his bionic limb. If we can sell enough stuff to make the money for it, there's no reason we can't get him one. This is another room that's going to get too hot. But at the end of the day, we're going to have guest beds. Now we've got a nice little guest room. The guests can stay in. I might get rid of some of these beds in a minute and put in some tables and chairs or anything. Actually, there's time at the bottom for tables and chairs. You can actually see the rooms cooling and heating as they're like walking in and out. 36 degrees in here, 39 outside. So outside it's too hot. In here it's a little bit too hot for him. Well, it's getting that way at least. Sweaty. Yeah, so they're there and I'll turn that off because it's just a strobe light, but we get the point. We need to keep an eye on it, but 42 isn't going to kill us. Let's set some guest beds. There you go, we've got guests. And does that mean guests are coming in now? Minor break research project, 2 colonists idle. Hunter lacks range weapons. Oh yes, of course, I need to work out the jobs because we've got a lot more people involved now. So that might be worth doing, put some time together to really work out these guys' jobs so they a bit more of a solid position. Now we're in a bit more of a stable position. Having them work their jobs that they're going to be working constantly makes sense. We're not in a survival situation anymore. These are rotting because they're outside and I like it that way. Need warm clothes. Yes, I know that. Don't worry about that. Need research product 3 colonists idle. That's because I'm not doing anything at the moment. That's cool. So let's do what we... I'll keep that there. I like what we're going with here. The Embrasures, them to shoot through. Let's give them a bit more of a clear line of sight about what they're shooting through. So get rid of these. And deconstruct these. I like the idea, the staggered defense idea, but I don't think that was executed correctly. So I'm just going to go with a nice, simple kind of kill tunnel for them for now. I know there's more kind of roundabout ways of doing this. Crazy bears! You talk about your crazy bears! See, the fun thing about this sunlight is it turns itself off when it's dark out. Because they don't grow at night anyway, because they've got a kind of natural growing rhythm. And that's a really clever thing about that. So it's only draining power when we've got no power. When we've got excess power thanks to our solar panels. Shopkeeper named Chico calls you from nearby. He's being chased by pirates from the Bank of Barbarians. See, I'd happily save him, but I don't want him to join our colony. I wish there was a save, but fuck off, mate. Because we've got too many people as is. It's too tight-knit of a group at the moment. I can't let him join. He's 19 years old. I'm going to be killing a kid. I'm going to be condemning a kid to death. But there's no time to collect more information. Be warned, if you accept, you have to fight with the pirates in his tail. That I've got no problem with. I just don't... Sorry, mate. I don't want another colonist. And I know we could banish him, but it's just not worth it. I feel bad about that. Oh, we also need another bedroom for AJ. We've got like all these beds for guests, but nothing for AJ. Sorry, mate. Oh, they seem to have items to trade. So this is them coming in now. Hello, guys. How you all doing? Enjoy our area. I hope you have fun. So, Clarke's our best chatter. Let's have a chat. Okay, herbal medicine would be good because we can't live on that forever. We might start growing some on our own, actually. Uzi, we do need a weapon. Normal Uzi. We'll get rid of the steel knives because 3 gold. It's only 1 silver, but whatever. Buffalo wool pants we can sell, so no one's wearing them at the moment. So we've made... Why is it in storage? Why isn't no one wearing them? We'll buy an Uzi. 22 gold. We'll buy an Uzi. At least it's a gun for someone. It's not the best gun in the world, but whatever. Sacriel? Is it Sacriel who's the hunter? Let's have a look. Oh no. Shooting 2.9. Bio. Yeah, he's not incapable of shooting. So let's... I can't see through the... Oh, it's gone. Where's it gone? Has he equipped it already? Where'd you put it? Where'd you put my gun? It's not in any of my stockpiles. They steal the gun back. Oh, they're all sleeping in their beds. That's something. Am I going insane here? Like, there was a gun they stole, so they stole the gun, surely. Okay, I'm going to have to review the footage of that or something, because that's weird. That just disappeared. When they're awake, I'll try and trade them again, see if I can buy it off them again. Even though I don't want to pay double for it. I thought it was a bit of a steal at the price it was, so I've got no problems doing that. And we're actually getting cloth now from our plants, so that's something. And with that, we can make our dusters so we're nice and protected from the heat. That will really help with this heat wave. Even though it's still, what, 37 degrees outside? It's not too bad. I'm confused. They're still sleeping. And we've got a combat supplier entering, so they're going to be selling guns as well, so we can get another gun from them that hopefully no one steals. Okay, these guys are beginning to wake up now. That means they're going to be using our tables. Oh, that's another thing we want. We want to extend our table out so we can all eat at the same time. Is it... Which one do I talk to? Is it Inagogo? Inagago? Inogago. It's a nice name. But let's talk to these guys. I just need a gun. So, these got better guns anyway. What can we get? We can get another Mosin Nagant, a CAA3, whatever the fuck that is. M4, can't be a nice M4. Or a C3A1, so 2 snipers, 2 rifles. That's... The Mosin Nagant's a cheap sniper. Let's see, what does it do? Accuracy at long, medium, 90%. Damage, 21. Let's have a look. A little bit less accurate. Damage, a little bit less damage. Longer cooldown. Lower armor penetration. What is that deal? Range 41. Range 40. It's a bit longer range. 1.8 stopping power. 2 stopping. Why is this cheaper? I don't get it. That seems worse in every single way. But never mind. I think we'll take an M4 because it ain't that fancy. Okay, now Clarke, equip the M4 nice and quickly. Let's go back to our bios here. So shooting 3, shooting 8. We want him to have the sniper. Shooting 3, Sacriel shooting 2, Robbie shooting 5. So everyone's got the right gun. Sacriel equip the Glock as normal. And no one stole it this time. And you definitely have it in your inventory. So that's okay. I wish it was an Uzi, but that's okay. So we need a bit more cloth, but I'm happy with our cloth production at the moment. And I think these take, what, 70 watts, so they're not too bad. The only thing stopping us from getting more of these for medicine production, we need herbal medicine. The only thing stopping us is the lack of steel at the moment, so let's correct that little problem right now and then. And then also, let's granite. See, granite's quite tough, and we do have a lot of it. It is available, pardon me, it is available in the map. So let's drag this out. Yeah. So if they're gonna attack, they're gonna come through here. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna tunnel through here. And this is right through our kill zone. We can do stuff later in here, add some traps and stuff. A turret in the walls. Ooh, a turret in the walls. Imagine digging out a nice little turret hole here. So when they get to like here, caught in the crossfire. You know, might be a cool idea, might not do it, but it's a nice idea. 2 batteries, I don't want to go any more than 2 batteries. And let's just try trade with Clarke in Ago. Uzi, not, he picked the nom. Did we sell him the Uzi? I'm confused, because it was like $24 before, and now he's trying to sell us back to us for less. I'm really confused. Whatever. The price just jumped up tenfold. He stole it, then raised the price tenfold. That is so confusing. Okay, so let's do this. Actually, no, it's not. We'll move you. Reinstall there. And we'll get furniture. Oh, it's going to be steel again. Yeah, we're going to get more steel. As much as I want to use it for... 1x2. There, that's what I'm looking for. We'll go limestone. And we can't do it until we've moved the bench. And the heatwave is over. Didn't really cause any major concern, so that's some fun stuff. There you go. Put the bench in and... stool. Limestone stool. We've got plenty of limestone there and there. A gift from Monomoto. Unrefined uranium crystal. Very nice. That can go back into my storage. Oh, they're talking about pemmican. That's nice. Good for them. Marble chunk. And also zone remove roof area. So we don't want any roofs here. And look at him collecting his steel like a diligent little man he is. Everyone's happy, everything's good. We've got enough limestone to build what we want. It's a little bit cramped in here, but I'm happy with that. It's going to be less cramped once we move AJ's bed, which really should be Sacriel's bed, because it was AJ's room first. Sacriel came in and stole it. But it will help with mood and stuff. And we've got 225 steel, so that's a little bit better position now. Need a research project, and we're getting to the point where people are going to start being on their own again. And it's Rob. Yeah, let's stick research guy back, because Robbie and Clarke can both research, so it's not a major drain. We've got 5 people, so having 4 people is enough to do stuff and get stuff done. And especially with the nutrient paste, we're not wasting anyone cooking all the time, so it makes sense. And we'll sort out the work share in a minute. I'm not too worried about it at the moment. It is something on my radar. So yeah, research. I spent so long describing what I was going to do, I forgot to actually do it. So tree sowing would be helpful, allow us to grow some trees. There's not much space we can grow trees in, but you know, it would still be worthwhile to get a little bit of wood on the go, because there's some stuff you need wood for. Packaged survival meals would be helpful when we want to go on the road, but we don't really have the resources for it at the moment. Smithing, machining, gunsmithing. We can get gun turrets, but we've got some now. We don't need to make our own at the moment. I don't really know what we want, to be honest with you. To be truthfully honest with you, I don't really know what we want right now. I think realistically, we should start working towards maybe making some pemmican as like a substitute for packaged survival meals at the moment. For long trips, we've got something to eat. But since we don't really know, we're going to go for microelectrics. It opens up more to us in the future and gives us a better research bench. It just makes sense. So then when we do know what we want in the future, we can research it faster. So AJ's on a minor break, Chris. What's wrong with him? Unsightly event, slept in the cold. Slept in the cold? It's like... How did he sleep in the cold? Eat awful meal. Fair enough. Darkness. Fair enough. Disturbed sleep. That's because he slept there. It shouldn't be cold in here. 19 degrees. What's his comfortable temperature range? .4 degrees, so he should be plenty happy if he slept in here, and he slept outdoors, and even then, he would have come with a slept outdoors buff. Anyway, this continued. They're still sticking around, these tribes people. What are they playing at? I have no idea. Extended furniture, limestone table. So let's get them a bit of a nicer area. I might even put limestone floors for them. We've got plenty of limestone. Plenty of marble too. But I like the marble for our area. So... more floors. I shit at like looking for stuff. And it was random paving, wasn't it? Limestone. Do I go with mosaic paving? Let's try some mosaic paving. A little bit more on the resources. But fuck it, nothing but the best for my and also I want to see it, but nothing but for the best, but for my visitors. And we also want to get some central heating, cooling in here at some point, but they've got a place to sleep. Visitors got a place to sleep. And they're finally leaving. They really enjoyed their stay. We'll visit again in a few days. Hurrah! He left behind some herbal medicine. Oh, thank you. That's really useful, actually. That's really, really helpful. They enjoyed their stay. I didn't think they would. I thought it was a shithole. But they did. And we've got another visitor, Shin. Shin has a few items to trade, apparently. So let's have a trade. Maybe you won't stiff us and then steal the stuff. Component, we can stack up on components. Lizard skin bandana, lizard skin boonie hat. Nah, nothing really for us there. Clarke talked about xenohumans. They're really chatting up a storm in there. It's quite a nice floor in there. I like it. I like it. It's looking good. It's definitely a better place to stay than it was before when it was a dirty rock floor. Things are going well. Our batteries are staying nicely topped up. That's a good sign. That's exactly what we want. And we do have the steel now to put in some more hydroponics basins. So we'll keep our top row for rice. We'll fill out top row out in a minute. Let's click on that so we know what we're doing. Yeah, just as long as we stay one away from the edge, we're okay. Production. Hydroponics basin. Let's stay on this side. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with 3. And power conduit down here. So they've got something to hook into. Solar flare, beautiful. So that shuts down all my power, and it means our plants will die. That's a problem. But it is what it is. And Shin's having fun on our horseshoes. Rate us highly on TripAdvisor, Shin, because we got those horseshoes just for you. Okay, our plants survived the solar flare. That's fun. Bandit camp quest. Oh, we got to remember there's a quest we wanted to do as well. Apparently bandits based in a nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. They've asked us to destroy it, which means eliminating all enemies. 3 enemies. Steel plate armor. We don't really want steel plate armor. Oh shit, no, don't do that. Plant heal root. None of your non-down growers have this skill, so the plant will not be sown. That's cool. That's fine, absolutely fine. But we have it there now. How close are we to it? I should have looked into this first, really. So, who's our growers? Let's have a look. Growers... I've got them all on growing, haven't I? Oh no, just Clarke, Miller and AJ, the first few. Plants. 5.2. 2.7. 0. Oh no. 6.2. Okay, Clarke will have it in no time. So this is good time as any to really sort out work priorities right now. So, Sacriel. He's not part... No, Sacriel is Clarke here. He's not part of the Clarke family, funnily enough. Yeah, Clarke... What's his name? Clarke Butcher. Oh, that is his name. I thought that was his job. Clarke Butcher. Sacriel Clarke. Rodion Sacriel Clarke. What a name. Robbie Clarke. AJ Clarke. And Hernan Clarke. They're our guys. They're all part of the Clarke family. But oddly, Clarke isn't. So can I change his name? If I change it to... Can I do that? Oh, you can change his name to not Clarke. I don't want his name not to be not Clarke, but I want to see if we can. So I'm going to change what we call him. He can still be Clarke, but if we... Okay, it doesn't change his name. So I'm going to call him Dave for now, just so we don't confuse Clarke and Clarke, but he's still Clarke Butcher. I'm not being cruel to him, and I'm just giving him a fun nickname. So I'll actually leave that open to you guys in the comments. Leave me a comment about what you want me to rename Dave, and when this video comes out and you reply to it, it won't be for a couple of episodes yet. I might do more episodes between now and that video coming out, but when I do get around to reading that, I will change his name to whatever you say. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. We want to sort this out. And Dave isn't part of the family, so we want to give him... He doesn't really have greatest stats either, does he? Oh, Dave here. Oh, he's not too bad, actually. Yeah, he's not too bad. Oh, shit. Oh, he's got 10 social. I didn't know that. It's just alright. Only a light zt. We can survive that. So we can get him to do all the... Sacriel to do all the negotiations. He's only a little bit better than him, but he's also got a positive passion for it as well. Anyway, back to what we were doing. We get there eventually. So whatever. Dave will be our kind of non-guy. He's going to be staying in the base. Essentially, he's not going to be doing any of the fun stuff. Let's take him off construction. Let's take him off mining. just for now. We'll probably put him back on in a second. He's got low crafting, so not worried about that. Hauling and cleaning are like #1 priorities for him, and then we're gonna put them. So we're gonna put them on 2 because the #1 priority is gonna put it on 2, and then research, and then he can also construct and mine as a kind of. Do we want to him mining? We might as well. Wouldn't hurt not to do. And he has. What's his social at? He's really passionate for social, but he's not that good at it. I'm going to keep him off the social. I'm going to let Sacriel be a social, even though he's less passionate. He's better already. And you know what? I'm going to let Dave also have a free, #3 for handling the animals. And yeah, you can have #3 for handling the animals. Cook and hunt, free. I'm happy with that. So to mining, yeah, you can have mine as second priority. And then haul and clean and free. Happy with that. AJ, Clarke and Robbie, the original 3, we want to give them the best jobs. I know it's a stupid way of divvying out jobs, but, you know, it's what I'm doing. So, Robbie's our doctor and our researcher. That's his prime directive. I'm happy with that. We don't want him negotiating. We don't want him wardening. We don't want to waste that on him. Cooking and hunting he can do, which we want them all on hunting for 2 priority, really. The main crew. So if I tell them to go out and kill something, they'll go out and kill something. And we also want them on constructing. I'll put him on a 3 for constructing. And moving back to 3 for mining. Plant cut, Smith, Taylor, we'll have him being our constructor. Robbie and AJ will be our main crafters. Clarke can back it up. Why not? I'm pretty happy with that. I think there's some spots that need working out. The important thing is they're all going to hunt. When it's time to hunt, that's what they go and do. Unless he's researching, but whatever. So that way, anything like an iguana that walks in and go, oh no, it's going to eat our crops. Bang. Hunt on him, and automatically they'll go out and kill that fucker. That's not a problem. And then they're growing. I'm happy with this. Maybe we need someone a bit more dedicated to growing. So put that on a 2, and him. Oh, I like him on construction though, but he's also our best grower. So yeah, there's not always going to be something to construct, is there? But we need someone who isn't. I'll move construction to a 3, and growing to a 2. Everything else to a. I don't really need to. There's nothing. Yeah, 4, 4, 4. Everything else to a 4, so he will grow priority, but he's also most likely going to be constructing when there's not anything to grow. I'm happy with that. Oh, that took me much longer than it should have done, but I'm stupid, so I need to think about these things a lot. And I think I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to think of a name for Dave for us. I don't like him being called Clarke, and I don't like him being called Dave either, so open it up to you. So we'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.